tubes. Some of you may have seen this. The Fy03. Did the brushless conversion. Changed these to metal. Very nice. And put metal tail shafts in. Now, my complaint is the gears, they are metal and they boast about them, but they're not very good. Inside here, they're not very good. I forget if this is, I think this is a 12 scale. And I think the SCX10 is a 10 scale, 10 or 12. Why did I mention the SCX10? The back will be easy-ish. The front is a whole new can of worms. Because, okay, I'm destroying the front end a lot. You know, the back and the front diff. The back diff shouldn't be too much of an issue because the wheel, the actual width is very similar. Why did I do this? Anyway, and it's a nice part and they're big gears. Now they're locked. I can put different centers in, but they're the big crown wheel with it's just locked. So yeah, I was thinking about locking these diffs anyway, but the front diff, this is where I can finally eliminate this stupid servo that gives me dramas. I'm gonna have to drill a hole in the I'm gonna have to do a lot of changes. But a lot of the steering garbage that's up in there can go because it's all on this diff. And this servo does work on this gizmo that plugs in and it works, but it's far too big. I got this servo for this car, wouldn't even fit, too big, but it worked perfectly off it. So I reckon what's going to end up happening, I'm virtually going to this could probably stay to maintain the strength, you know, somehow, but there's going to be a hole here so the tail shaft can come down to the diff, and I could probably utilize. That is actually the Fy03 tail shaft, so we know it fits. Yeah, I put a metal one in the front too. So all this steering nonsense is going to end up going. It's just not going to be there. All that junk. I'm going to have two suspension like two shock towers mounted somehow to accommodate two shockies. And I'm going to need to work out getting putting something in so I can run rods. Maybe even try and use another set of these. I don't know, it's all up in the air, but it's all going to be trial and error and see how we go. But yeah, right now I think I'll just take the back diff off and install the back diff off there onto there and see how it looks. I'm pretty sure like they're ball joints. There should be enough. Got two up there and two under there. I think that should be alright. That should work. I hope. I'll make it work. So I'll just tell you what I did when I've done it. Give me a sec. Oh, it's on. There is a bit of I need to probably modify these a bit more to allow for some more. It's sort of at their extreme. Hang on. So I might just bring those to the other side and see if that changes anything, but I dare say the ratio is very different if I try and push this. Hang on, no. There we go. It doesn't happen straight away, but now the diffs are starting to argue because there's just a slight change in ratio. Not as much as I thought though. But these are open center diffs with a lot of play in them. I've already rebuilt that one. These fellas here, they're locked. Now before I conclude part one of this, because this is going to have to be a multi-part, I'm going to try and move those to the center or to the inside, but also take the 4 Allen keys out and put some lube in. But other than that, these are all 2.5mm holes. There for the top ones. I drilled them at the 3mm and that was fine. That fixed it. But the tower shaft fits that just fine. And I'll give a shout out to Kevin Talbot. I'm not affiliated in any way, but he tried these wheels, and not these ones, but the ones that he tried, they're coming. They're about $60 for the set, aluminium ones, alloy mag wheels. So I'll just keep moving on and see if I can get the articulation back. Just a couple little adjustments need to be made, but the diff's on there. The front is going to be the nightmare. The wheels off. I was preparing to undo these and I realised that tower shaft is fully closed. When the diff moves up along the suspension travel, the tower shaft is supposed to I'm sure you get the gist. This one might be, it's a front tower shaft. It's made for the front. But I wonder, could that be better? Another fix I can imagine would be to take that portion, because this is a sleeve, shorten it, and then shorten the hex inside the. But I don't want to do that. This is much shorter. Could I run this one? Give it a go. But it's getting late, so I'm going to call it. But I'm going to put them wheels back on and Well, the back diff is a success, bar a few adjustments, but yep, the S. I'm going to drop a link in the description for these diffs. But if you just go SCX10 diffs, these come up. Range of different prices and stuff, cheaper than what they asked for on Banggood, I found. So yeah, if you remember, we put these diffs in a clone of an SCX10, and they are beautiful. Let's get inside here and put the grease in before I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Hang on. With the 4 bolts removed, let's take the cap off. Look inside and see. Nice big, once I put that down there, nice big beefy gears. And as you can see, it's locked. And it's dry too, so into the shed. Lithium grease. Let me just get that open. Got it open. Didn't know they were child-proof, but apparently so. Now, if you pack it too full of grease, it becomes a problem. So put that on there. This is the good stuff. I'll just give that a turn. Yeah, bit more. I might smear it down there. I want to film one hand and actually do the job with the other hand. You know, see how some of us roll. So just a bit more. Try and get in there too. I don't know, they're those bearings. Yeah, you get the grease in there. The grease should run along the shaft there and work its way into the bearing. I should stick the battery in there and just let it run slow. Let me stick around with that for a bit and get back to you. Well, I've got it going. I've set the throttle trim. I reckon this is not a bad way to run a diff in. I just break it in a little bit. Give it a bit of time. Too much grease can just cause too much load, so I'm not putting any more in. Run that for a little while forwards, run it for a little while backwards, just break it in. Side note, put grease, down a bit. Leave a little bit of grease around the edge because that acts as a seal. See how slow I can get that to go. It's all coming from there. I think it's cool, and I'm glad I started this project. But that's it for this video. I'm gonna just put the cap back on and let's see it with the cap and the wheels on. Yeah, that feels good. The grease has helped it. This is only on the low power too. Oh yeah. Set the trim. Yeah. I'll get warm. Oh, well, you've seen it. Catches going to make some more progress on, well, shortening the tower shaft so it can articulate on the back, and then sorting out this issue with the front. You know what I could do? I could actually take off the CVs on the front and try this diff. Whiz around, just see what it's like, because two open center diffs versus a locked diff. I reckon a locked diff would be quite impressive. So I might just do that before I get too carried away. Disconnect the transmission to the front so the two diffs don't argue with each other, and just go for a run and have some fun with this thing. Oh, well, thanks for watching, and catch us later. I will put a link in the description for these two diffs. So if you've got any ideas, you want to play around, they're just such a nice piece. And you can put different diff centers in them because they are the SCX10 aftermarket piece. And that locked centerpiece there, I did see you can buy those to convert your SCX10 to a locked diff. So that's what I wanted anyway. You get a lot further. Oh, well, thanks for watching. Like I just said, catch you in the next one, eh?